The last thing we're going to review is some sentence types. And we're going to show you what are these different sentence types and how to use these sentence types correctly. So the first sentence type is what we call a cleft sentence. Does Leah own that car? And the answer, no. It is Mike who owns the car. And we call it a cleft sentence because when we take a look at the second, when we take a look at the answer, right, the SVO sentence is Mike owns the car. Right? So subject Mike, verb owns, car object. However, we can break that up and we can say it is Mike who owns the car. Does Leah own that car? No. It is this car that Leah owns. Right? We can break that up again. Right? We can do it is plus what we want to talk about or what we want to focus on, and then the rest of the sentence. Right? And we do that if we want to focus or emphasize a certain aspect of the sentence. Does Leah? No, 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 no. Not Leah, but Mike. Right? It is Mike who owns the car. You're generally not going to be using cleft sentences in your essays, but it's still important that you're aware of this kind of pattern. The second type of sentence is what we call a WH clause. What I can give you is some chocolate cake. What Jimmy did is inexcusable. We can begin a sentence with a WH clause if we want to focus on something, right? What do I want to focus on in this sentence? Well, what I can give you is some chocolate cake, right? Would you like something to drink? Yeah, I would like something to drink. Would you like something to eat? Yeah, I'd like something to eat. What would you like? I don't know. Well, you know what? What I can give you is some chocolate cake. Fantastic. Thank you. What Jimmy did is inexcusable. So you're focusing that action, what Jimmy did, right, is the main focus of that sentence, is inexcusable. Right? So we use that to focus. It's called focusing. The second thing is an introductory it. It is illegal to drive without a license. It is a miracle that you didn't get caught by the police. The last type of sentence is if there is, there are, there was, or there were. There was a loud bang upstairs. There are many reasons why you should take the job. First, there are many opportunities to travel overseas. Right? The introductory it generally doesn't give people problems. Right? It's a good sentence to use, for example, for a thesis statement. But there is, there are, there was, or there were does give some students some problems. So let's take a look at how you use it correctly. You use it in two cases. In the first case, you use it to introduce a new person, thing, or event. Right? And you say this X exists, happens, or is to be found in a particular place. Right? There was a loud noise upstairs. Right? So this event, this loud noise upstairs is happening. Right? There's a war in Syria right now. Right? There's a war that exists and is going on right now in Syria. There is nothing edible in the refrigerator. There is nothing to eat in the refrigerator. Right? So we have a found in a particular place. In the second sentence, in the second type of usage, we use it to introduce a topic, often with an unspecific noun or noun phrase after a there plus be, which is then explained further. There is the problem of money. There is the issue of a lack of proper facilities. Right? Obviously, it's very unspecific. Right? There is a problem of money. Well, what is the problem of money? And then I go on to explain it further. There is the issue of a lack of proper facilities. Well, what does that mean? I go on to explain it further. Right? However, a there plus be construction should generally be avoided in thesis statements or topic sentences because they are generally not used to make a claim because they are too unspecific. So in the worksheets that follow, I'll give you different kinds of thesis statements and topic sentences using a there is, there are, there was, and there were. And what I would like you to do is to rewrite those, making these sentences more specific and more clear, making them make a claim. Thank you.